Okay, everyone. So, hi, everyone. Uh, we are going to start our interview section now.
Yes.
So, okay, okay. So based on the situation given, is ensuring the company that you work at does not go bankrupt during the pandemic. Workers have to take pay cuts and put in extra workloads. This has significantly affected the workers' motivation. As managers, discuss way on how to solve the problem. So for you all, your position, predict that your position is a manager. How are you going to solve this problem? So, Akmal, is it okay if you start first?
Okay, for this
Mm.
situation, I am manager. First of all, we must do a analysis. And we do a financial analysis for our company. We analysis that our capable to pay them or not. If we capable to pay them, how we want to reduce the workload for worker, we can divide them to the group, or we can do a schedule for them to come over our company and work. So we pay them based on they best best from they come to our company for working.
Okay, thanks, Akmal. So, Jajun, do you have any opinion on Akmal idea?
I agree with his opinion, but I have my self opinion. So for my opinion, I think since the workers' motivation already affected, so I think we can consider to change the worker to other department and pay him by commission. So he will very hardworking and fight for his commission.
Okay, thank you, Jajun. Most, how do you think about Akmal and Jajun idea?
Yeah, I agree with Chairman opinion. I think we must do the analysis financial first to make sure we our company don't have problem without the financial. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Sophia, do you want to give some your own opinion, or how do you see on their opinion?
Um, I agree with Achamar and Jajun opinions. I think both of their opinion have the correlation to each other because first thing first, I think every company need to have their own financial analysis because the company need to start budgeting and plan on their strategies. For example, they need to minimize their cost and minimize their discretionary expenses, and at the same time, I think Jiajun ideas is also important because during this pandemic, I think company needs to redeployment their existing employee and freeze hiring and recruitment temporarily because by freeze hiring, I think it will give a good impact on the company financial position because by freezing the hiring, it will help the company to start budgeting their financial position. That is my point of view.
Okay, thanks, Sophia. So, for my opinion, I would like to give extra commission or bonus to employers that hit target on end of the year. So, whenever each employer hit get target, they will get extra bonus or commission in their end of the year payment of salary. So this is my opinion for me to let all our workers to have more motivation to work, although in this pandemic maybe we have a tough time, but I disagree with Akamar idea, which is change them to other department, because when we change them to other department, we will facing lack of employee in certain department, and with this situation we cannot even have new employee because of our financial problem. For Jiajun ideas, I partially agree, as I think that if we give on commission base, maybe they will find some other job that have basic income, as we all know in this pandemic time, commission based job is huge affected. So I not really agree on Jiajun ideas also. So most how do you think, or do you want to add some opinion more?
Okay, in my opinion, I think to solve the problem, I think we should only reduce the salaries and allowance of management employees and not involve the employees at the lower level. It is because if we cut the salary on the low level employees, there will be more stress because there is not enough money in spending in their life. I'm sure every top employee must have some saving. Therefore, this will reduce the pressure on subordinate workers. They get enough salary to cover their living needs. That's all.
Okay, I'm agree with most idea, which is we should not cut off employee pay, but cut off the high management employers pays. How about Jiajun? How do you think on most idea?
I partially agree with him.
Why do you think that?
Because this pandemic, everyone have a tough time, so I don't think cut their salary cut their salary so much.
Okay, thank you, Jiajun. Akama, do you want to give some opinion on most idea?
Yes, I personally agree with the most idea because everyone was affected during this pandemic COVID-19. So we must take action, win-win situation between company and our worker. So I think we cannot deduct or cut the highest salary in our company. I think we must do some budget calculation for our our salary to all of our staff. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Thank you, Akama. Sophia, do you want to give some opinion on most idea?
I actually disagree with most idea because I think the most significant ways to overcome these issues is, I think the most important thing is the financial analysis, because if we have a good financial analysis, we can know our company financial position in order to have in order to overcome this issue by using Jiajun ideas to give like commission or bonus to the employees. We need to have a good budgeting first, so that if we already have the good financial position, we can proceed with others ways to overcoming these issues. That is my opinion.
Okay, thank you everyone for giving the method. So anyone of you still want to add any method to overcome this situation? Most, do you have any as okay, Jajin? No.
No.
Okay, most, do you have any?
I think I have a
Yes,
new suggestion. Because,
okay.
I suggest that we can change all employee schedule. Employees don't have to come to work every day, but we do give them leave or work on a specific day. this one add a burden to the job, and they have opportunity to find part-time work to add their income back. For example, we divide employees into two groups, and each group will work according to the specific day only. Group A works on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Group B works Tuesday and Thursday, and all group take turns every week to work in 3 days too. That's all.
Okay, thank you Mus, for giving this suggestion to overcome this situation. So Akama, how do you think on Mus' new method on overcome this situation?
I little bit. I certainly I disagree with the idea because some of work their uh, have their expertise in the certain work. So if the worker don't have the expertise, maybe he must work in the everyday schedule.
Okay, Akama, thank you for your opinion. So, Sophia, how do you think on Mus' new suggestion to overcome this issue?
I partially agree with most idea because I think during this pandemic, everyone have their own commitments. So it's not that everyone can have a part-time job or having a new job. So it's very hard for certain people to have another job because everyone have their own opinion. But I'm still with my stand, which is we need to have a good financial position first in order to overcome these pay cut or layoff problems, and then we can proceed to like give a commission or bonus to the affected workers because to increase their motivation. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Sophia. So, Judging, do you want to give any opinion on Mus' idea?
I agree with his idea, but got one point I will disagree is to let them have time to find another part-time job, because I think this will let them uh uh no no motivation on our work. So I think this is not a great idea for them to find a part-time job. But if divide them to group and schedule them to work is okay.
Okay, thank you, Jiajin. For me, I will partially agree on most idea because my way of thinking is same with Jiajin, that I think that if we make it as a group, maybe it will affect the employee motivation. But with this schedule, we schedule them to group, this maybe can lower down the risk of COVID. That's why I think most idea is also okay, but I'm just partially agree. I'm also standing on my method, still standing on my method, as we can give extra bonus if they hit the target, but also still depends on our financial report. So any one of you still want to add any method or give any suggestion? Okay, so you see that everyone have given their suggestion. So thank you everyone for joining this interview today. We will discuss and let you know any result as soon as possible through WhatsApp or message. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.